It's like that one dude. Went,
oh. Bing. Hello there. Welcome to Blitz Transmissions. This is the Blitzcast number 61. I'm Tommy. Before we get into the content of this podcast episode, as always, be sure to check out the laundry list of links that can be found in the description below. Of course, if you guys are watching on YouTube and you're not yet subscribed, subscribe to Blitz Transmissions because I've got awesome Star Wars content coming out all the time. If you're an ARC Trooper in my Patreon, you would have seen this podcast episode early. If you'd like access to early content, monthly giveaways, and other awesome benefits, check out the link to my Patreon in the description below. Become an ARC Trooper for just $4.99 a month. If you're a fan of the reviews I do on YouTube, or you'd like to support the YouTube channel more directly, you could also check out my YouTube channel membership, Rancor Battalion. For just 99 cents a month, it gives you access to all my reviews early, exclusive badges, priority replies in my comment section, and you get to vote on what I review next for the channel, just like the Patreon members do. If you'd like some Blitz Transmissions swag, like this Blitz Transmissions t-shirt Logan is wearing right now, then you can check out the Blitz Transmissions Armory over on Printify. Link to that is in the description below, along with links to my Discord server, my Instagram, my Blitz Bounties Instagram, my X page, and my TikTok, and my email, blitztransmissions@gmail.com. Everybody, back by unpopular demand. Time to bring the views down and the ratings down on this show.
minus 20 subscribers.
Everybody, Cheesy Napkin 33, a.k.a. my little brother Logan.
Slop is back.
Slop is back. And boy, did we have a slop topic to talk about with you, to slop about with you this week on the Blitzcast.
Pretty good ones for this one.
So, couple housekeeping things. So, again, another late podcast. Boo. Everybody, boo him.
This guy
Boo. Sucks. I'm trying my best out here, guys. It's not working very well.
Not hard enough.
I'm just tired. I've been working a lot.
Can't wait till we get to episode 6, 7.
So, I'm going to make sure you're not here for episode 6, 7.
I need to be in that one.
So, this past week-ish, a little over a week, about 10 days now probably, I did do my giveaway that I forgot to do on the first of the month. That giveaway being the monthly Patreon giveaway, as I said earlier in the episode, one of the many benefits to being an ARC Trooper in the Patreon. Shout out to JWC924 for winning the Vintage Collection Cantina Adventure Set 4-pack made by Hasbro. So right now, members of the ARC Trooper tier in the Patreon can go and vote on what they would like the next prize to be for the next Patreon giveaway. Vote from a pool of items that I have sent a picture of in the Patreon, private for those members. If you want to get in on that in the next couple of days, you could do that by joining the Patreon and supporting me in an above and beyond way. I was also on a couple live streams this past week. We did our latest episode of the Toy Chest series over on the Sarlacc Digest YouTube channel with my friends Darth Moocher, Scott Solo, and my friend Alexander Storm of the Shadow Nose Network YouTube channel, The Goats. We did have an article. I will talk about Black Series Most Wanted in a minute here, but there was another article written about Black Series Most Wanted that got posted to plasticnews.com. Don't forget the IQ. We also did have another live stream that I was on. I was a guest on the latest episode of Talking Toys with the Boys on Hybrid Toy Reviews YouTube channel. I was on there with my friends, the Stone Mandalorian Collector, Vincent, the CEO of Carbonites, and the Brown Leader from Hyperspace Heroes podcast of Brown Squadron. Aside from that, I only had one dedicated video come out on the channel this week, that being my review of the Hot Toys General Grievous Special Edition. It's out on YouTube right now if you guys want to watch. Logan, you got to see the figure in person. What do you think?
He's huge.
He's huge.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Does he have swappable heads?
He does, yeah. He has a little swappable faceplate. Because I have the battle damage one on him right now. This is the regular. And it's got
they didn't give him the final Battlefront appearance.
Rolling eyeballs.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Give him the lazy eye.
Worth it until it comes in broken.
Real? Yeah. He's peak. Let's see. But yeah, you should go check out that review. It's doing really well on the channel, so I'm proud of that. Let's see. Anything else?
He view bots. He's lying.
I'm just a slop channel anyway. You know, I don't get any views.
He's not as famous as the other channels.
I'm not prominent enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's talk Black Series Most Wanted real quick, and then we'll get into our Slopcast this week. Black Series Most Wanted has been still doing really well. It's growing really, really strongly. We've been getting shout outs from really big channels like Sir Dork, who has 370,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. Insane that, you know, a bunch of small Black Series channels are making waves like that for him to talk about it for a couple minutes on his podcast, the Sir Dork's podcast. We also, have that article from plasticnews.com. Shout out to Alexander Storm of the Shadow Nose Network for writing an article for plasticnews.com about Black Series Most Wanted. It was very well done. I was very proud of how that came out. So thank you, Alex. Thank you to the Shadow Nose Network. And thank you, plasticnews.com, for making that a reality. Just lots of people sharing, posting, talking about it. You know, SithLord229, shout out to you on YouTube, man. Shout out to Yakface on Instagram for reposting some of our posts. We are over 500 followers on the Instagram page. Considering I wanted to hit 500 by the end of the 33 days that we were promoting this, and we're only halfway through that, and we've already reached that goal. We can actually check and see how many followers.
So is this a yearly thing?
It will. Yeah, we're at 552 followers already. We've been around for 2 weeks.
Nice.
So that's actually really good. I think that's really all I have to say on, updates and stuff. I do have some bunch of reviews that I'm working on, a bunch of videos I'm working on right now. So the uploads, hopefully this week after this podcast comes out, will start to get a little more consistent again. That's my goal. So yeah, we'll get that out. Logan.
Yes.
How have things been, dude? It's been a minute. Been a minute since the people have seen you.
So I literally broke my arm in the time that I didn't talk to everybody.
We didn't talk about that. Yeah, the people might not know. Fill them in.
Yeah, I'm not telling you how I broke it. I broke it, and the cast is off, so I'm good.
Just know that Crocs need to be in sport mode when
Tommy.
you're jumping fences.
Tommy.
Huh.
Don't make me sound stupid in front of all the huzz.
The Huzz. Who does this guy think
You're
is?
0% female viewers.
I have 2% female viewers.
And they're probably all grandmas.
Wow, you heard it here first, people. Get offended.
Yeah, get offended.
So, Logan, we have a topic we're going to talk about this week on the Blitzcast. What? What happened? What?
What I just saw.
Oh, jeez.
What I just saw.
What'd you just see? Oh, this guy?
No. No.
Oh, what?
Maybe all the other ones.
Oh, which ones? This one?
No, not that one. Maybe that one.
I like this one.
What is wrong with you?
What are you talking about? Or this one? Logan's judging my social media that I don't look at on my.
Well, at least he was eating a salad.
Okay, all right, Logan. So, you liked this topic this week on the Blitzcast.
Yeah.
So what? Go ahead, tell the people what we're going to be talking about this week.
It's the meaning of villains in Star Wars.
Wow. So
and
this
their
is
importance in Star Wars.
This episode we might just call an ode to 212th Hunter.
Dude, he's a villain.
We're going to help 212th Hunter understand that the villains in Star Wars are cool characters that you can like.
Oh, I forgot. That's one of Hunter's many terrible takes. Hunter, we hate you.
I don't like bad guys. I like virtuous good guys that kiss babies and give flowers to girls.
Bro, Hunter thinks he's cool.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. I'm righteous. Hunter's
25-year-old man.
You know Hunter's sitting there on the job site right now, shaking his head. Brig.
His collar's blue, his neck is red.
Going for my life, man.
Working like a dog to keep his family fed.
That's crazy. Anyway. So, Logan, we're going to talk some villains.
Yeah.
on Star Wars. So shout out to the people in my Discord. I said
This excludes sequel villains because the sequels are buns and sequel villains served no purpose.
I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel for content this week on the Blitzcast. So I reached out to the
well,
Discord.
not as bad as others.
I reached out to the Discord last night and said, hey, give me some ideas for something for us to talk about on the Blitzcast. And the suggestion was from Evan, a.k.a. Stuck in Carbonite. Shout out my boy. Talk about villains in Star Wars, some of our favorites, what they mean. And
they're not just there to look cool.
Yeah. And what they represent.
Yeah. And then kind of a two-parter. Second part is going to be our wants and expectations from the new mall show.
Yeah, shout out to Melon Crusher 44 for that one. We're gonna also be talking about that.
I haven't seen any trailers. Are there any?
For Mall Shadow Lord, there's like a leaked trailer that hasn't been shown publicly to my knowledge. Yeah. I know Mommy Darth Talon is in there. That's all you
Jesus,
know.
dude. Mm-hmm. Jesus Murphy.
So, Logan, what's going on? What's your general take on villains in Star Wars? Do you feel like villains in Star Wars are generally good or generally bad?
Well, I'm going to start off
with
mid. Judging by how villains in Star Wars are used widely in like examples of villains in fiction.
Yeah.
I'd say they're pretty good. They're very good.
I would say so too, because we have a good variety of villains in Star Wars. You have like your mustache twirling Dr. Nuvo Vindi. Yeah.
Bro literally represents nothing.
Yes. He's a mad scientist. The blue shadow virus.
It's COVID.
That's crazy, bro.
Dude, Clone Wars predicted COVID.
The coronavirus.
Self-control.
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 Self-control. That's what we're preaching this week on the Blitzcast. Speaking of self-control, you know what a lot of Sith Lords don't have?
Self-control.
Self-control. Yeah.
You know one that does? Count Dooku.
So I feel like the villains in Star Wars are done really well. I think there's a good variety of like archetypes, and
they're not all the same reason for them being the big bad.
Right. I mean, there's stark differences between why Cad Bane's a bad guy and why Count Dooku's a bad guy and why Darth Vader's a bad guy.
Some are just pure evil, some had other motives.
Some of them are just Palpatine, some of them just serve the purpose of being cannon fodder for a main hero.
Yeah.
You know.
So Thrawn.
Whoa. No.
Thrawn is slop.
No.
It's a peak take.
Thrawn is slop?
Cold take. No one cares about Thrawn.
Dude. That's not it right there.
Yeah, it is.
You're not.
I shouldn't have to always read a book for a character to be good. He was cool in Rebels, but I don't care about him anymore.
Logan needs to get his membership to the Reading Rainbow.
Tommy needs to. Let's see. Tommy needs to do a lot of things. First, we'll start with not having that haircut.
Bro, I'm literally
Second, we'll start with
I'm literally rich flexing in the lat hat right
trimming
now.
the whiskers.
No, I'm growing it out.
Dude, it's going inside your mouth.
Oh
it's gross.
my! Back to Star Wars. Get this guy out of here. Everybody, boo him! Boo!
Notice how everyone cheered?
No one cheered. No.
Everyone's cheering.
No. Hey, do you think Logan and I are Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy?
Hey, do you think we can actually get on topic?
Do you guys think that Logan and I are just Mordecai and Rigby?
Well, whichever one's short and fat, that's always going to be you.
I'm the raccoon, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are the... No, hybrid is the gumball machine.
Okay, we're not even going to go there.
Who in the friend group is characters from regular show?
Hunter is Skips.
Is that the zombie?
No, the big Yeti.
Maybe Hunter is the zombie.
I'm over this. Okay, so yeah, Star Wars villains. Generally, I think they're done really well.
Yeah, that's just the general.
Is there a single
overview.
villain that like really jumps out at you?
That's a tough question. Because I feel like... I don't know. I actually really don't know. I'd say Count Dooku.
Yeah? Count Dooku?
Yeah, Count Dooku.
Count
Real ones
Dooku?
know. Count Dooku.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the one that stands out to me the most. Because I
Why?
feel like... Even though he's pictured as a bad guy, especially in like the Clone Wars, he really isn't that evil.
Dooku is a good representation of like someone who...
He's a Sith, but he's not completely evil.
The thing with Dooku is he was already critical of the Jedi Order, and the Jedi Order really screwed him over in a lot of ways. And we see this on screen in the Tales of the Jedi microseries. And that ultimately is what opens the door for the dark side to come in and ease those feelings of frustration for him and give him a place to put that in a destructive way.
Yeah.
But, fun fact, Count Dooku was already left the Jedi Order and was the Count of Sereno when Palpatine revealed himself to him.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that from books?
Yeah, like there's a Count Dooku novel and all that stuff, and there's like lore outside of...
So that's why he's called Count.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
why
actually
he's
cool.
the
I didn't know
Count.
that.
Yeah, he's the Count of the planet Sereno.
I feel like he's more of a villain that's labeled as a Sith, but I feel like he wouldn't really be one. I feel like he's more of a... Not really a Sith.
He is a Sith. He's Palpatine's apprentice.
Well, yeah, in that sense. But I feel like his morals and his reasons for becoming how he is...
The thing that kind of drives Dooku... Because, he's helping Palpatine in Tales of the Jedi, but the thing that drives Dooku to just go full dark side is
that was
finding
his
out...
first option to get away from the Jedi Order, though.
Well, that's like... He finds out Qui-Gon dies.
Yeah.
Like, when he finds out Darth Maul killed Qui-Gon Jinn, that's where he's like, yeah, I'm turning myself over to the dark side, you know? Yeah. So... Well, then I guess what I just said is kind of like they've retconned that then.
What?
When I said, like, Palpatine revealed himself to Dooku after he was already the Count of Sereno. Because Dooku literally is with Palpatine in Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And that takes place after Phantom Menace.
Mm.
Well, the end of Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
That's where Yaddle perishes.
Actually, like, my favorite episodes.
Shout out my GBG, Yaddle, my green baby girl. Who's your GBG?
We're not going to talk about this, Tommy.
Why not?
Fiona. From Shrek.
Gotta give that one to you, bro. Gotta give that one to you.
Dude, 7 feet tall?
6 feet deep, 7 feet apart. 6'7"?
Oh, God.
6'7"?
So, Tommy.
Logan.
What is your what is your villain that you go to? I already know it's going to be Thrawn.
No, because I don't really even see Thrawn as a villain. Because the books don't portray him.
Dude,
that way.
he is literally evil.
He's the villain of that story in like the Mandoverse and in Rebels. But in the Thrawn novels by Timothy Zahn, he's not portrayed as a villain.
He's literally evil.
He is working towards an end. He works towards an end.
Of what?
An end of in the books, it's the end of the threat to the galaxy against the Grisk, which are like the people that the Chiss are warring with.
Oh.
Yeah. So
he wouldn't probably be part of the Empire.
Given the opportunity, I think he would leave the Empire.
Wasn't he imprisoned anyway?
Thrawn?
Wasn't he kind of like forced into it?
No.
Oh.
No.
Thought he was. I don't know. I didn't read them. I just remember you telling me about the books sometimes.
The books are great. I really, really love the books. The books are great.
Too bad I'm illiterate.
But I think Star Wars villains can be broken down into like certain groups.
Yeah.
You have like your pure evil, which is like your Dirge, your Palpatine, like they're just bad guys, you know?
No, dude, Dirge isn't evil. He's cool.
Then you have your complicated characters like your Darth Vader.
You could throw in Thrawn.
Yeah, you could throw in Thrawn. Like
Dooku.
characters that have like
Emotional conflict.
Characters that have a flaw, like they can be exploited. And then you have like just characters that are on the bad guy side, but like not because they are evil. They're just
On the bad guy
like
side.
your stormtroopers.
Lockdurd.
Yeah. I am Lockdurd.
Lot?
I'll be defoliated.
It's Lot?
Lockdurd.
I thought it was Lock.
No.
Whole life is a lie. Oh wait, Bombad Jedi.
What? Me's not a Jedi.
Yeah, he gets thrown in there. That is utterly the worst piece of fiction I've ever watched in my entire life.
Me's eyeball stuck in the sleeve. That's peak. That's peak cinema, bro. Absolute
doors
cinema.
over there. Doors over
Absolute cinema.
there. I guess, dude.
Yeah, when it comes to Star Wars villains, though, I feel like there's certain groups, so I feel like it'd be unfair for me to be like, obviously my knee-jerk reaction is Palpatine.
Well, let's come up with... I give you one for each, like, section of, like, the favorites and, like, have reasons.
Okay.
And you
So you have, like, mustache-twirling villain, you have, like, pure evil villain, you have questionable... Emotional conflict, and then, like, just... Yeah, they're not really even a bad guy, they're just on their side.
What's the mustache twirling one, then?
Like Dr. Nuvo Vindi, or, like, Hondo, or...
Oh, those ones?
Yeah, they, like, come and they go, and they're, like, they make it very obvious.
Like, swindle you?
Yeah, they make it very obvious.
Or, like, bounty hunters?
They make it obvious they're the villain of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start with that one, because that's probably the hardest one for me. I'm going to just say Hondo.
Yeah, because he's a villain in parts of the Clone Wars.
He really isn't sometimes.
He kind of becomes an ally by the end of the show, though, so, I feel like you're not spitting with that one.
Maybe not, but, I mean, who else really is there? Nuvo Vindi's not really interesting.
I would kill to see him in an animated show again. Just, like...
Why?
Because, dude, he's hilarious. He's like a staple of the Clone Wars Season 1.
I guess. I mean, it's slop.
And they went to Iego with the World of 1,000 Moons.
That was a very good episode.
That was peak.
With the kid with the droids.
Yeah.
He wasn't like... He's kind of like Hondo in a way.
You know what I've really liked? Yeah, he is kind of like Hondo in a way.
He's not really like good or bad.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a selfish kid.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like
they're selfish.
So the thing about Star Wars villains is that while there's different categories, they all represent something. Like everybody knows, because Sam Witwer said it at a convention one time and it went viral because someone recorded it, was that Darth Maul is Sisyphus.
What's that?
Sisyphus is an ancient... I think he's ancient Greek. He didn't
catch that one.
He's cursed for all of eternity to push a boulder up this hill. And then right when he gets to the top, no matter what he does, the boulder rolls all the way back down to the bottom of the hill, and he has to start over and over and over again, but the ball never stops moving. So,
he became leader of Mandalore, all that collapsed. He finally found Obi-Wan, then died.
Well, he almost had Mandalore. Palpatine came and took him and imprisoned him. He broke free, took over Mandalore again, got thwarted by Ahsoka and the Night Owls and the clones. And then he leaves, does his thing with Crimson Dawn, that falls apart, and then he becomes a hermit in the desert looking for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. And then he dies.
And he has a great death, though.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Honestly, I think he's kind of lumped in with Dooku in that sense.
Really?
I lump him in with Dooku.
I think one of my favorite quote-unquote villains...
He's very emotionally... Well, he'd be more like Vader then. He's a very emotionally controlled character.
One of my favorite quote-unquote villains, specifically from Season 1 of The Bad Batch, is Crosshair. I mean, I think a lot of us forget by the time we finish Season 3 that in Season 1, Crosshair was very much the villain of the show, especially when he tells them in the finale that he removed his inhibitor chip on his own.
Yeah.
And he's choosing to be with the Empire. And that really rocks their world, because they're a group of brothers. They're supposed to be very tight-knit. And then one makes a decision that surprised the rest of them, Yeah, Crosshair, great character. But I like villains that have, like, some deep sense of conflict. Like, that they're a little more complicated
He did, though.
That's what I mean. I like villains like that are just a little bit more complicated as opposed to just, take the figure out of the box and, like, Nothing matters.
Bro's just a bad guy.
Yeah. Yep.
He just looks cool and he's evil.
Yeah. So, complicated villains, but that's another big thing with Star Wars too. Is
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, you have
there's also like a lot of diversity in the kinds of villains.
Yes.
So there's not too many complicated villains. There's not too many just flat out
take a dude like Cad Bane, because this is what I love about Star Wars. Is I know some people have opinions about Tales of the Underworld, but like this is what I love about Star Wars. You took a character like Cad Bane, who I always accepted as like cold-blooded killer. The more we saw of him, the better his story got. Like whether it was Cad Bane and Clone Wars to kidnapping babies to Cad Bane in Bad Batch still kidnapping kids, and then you've got Cad Bane in Tales of the Underworld where you get his origin story. I mean, Cad Bane's even that way in Book of Boba Fett. Very cold and calculated, and I think it was done very well. But yeah, I think what I love about Cad Bane is like everything they've added to his story keeps the same archetype while still, Cad Bane was just a street rat that, fell in with a gang, which is a very real experience in the United States, in a lot of inner cities and stuff like that, because gangs give you a sense of community and a sense of family that you otherwise wouldn't have, and that just turns you to crime, and it's very real. And then Cad Bane kills the marshal just to find out that the marshal's son is actually his.
Yeah.
And then leaves the kid there.
Bro had a baby mama.
Cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded.
Cad Bane had a baby mama.
Cad Bane... Her name was Erin, I want to say.
Oh, I forgot that she even got introduced.
Cad Bane with his baby mama. But yeah, I feel like villains in Star Wars are better because you can relate to them in like a strange way,
Some people can.
Yeah, I mean, I and many other people I talked to been like in dark places in their lives.
Other than losing 3 limbs and
Yeah. Like Darth Vader, obviously.
Bro became a nugget.
Darth Vader, obviously one of the most iconic villains of all time. Not as iconic as Frog Lady, but
Baddie.
Baddies. Yeah, I feel like what they've done with Darth Vader has been perfect. I know everybody wants to see a Darth Vader rated R series where Darth Vader like cuts people's wieners off and all that like nonsense.
What?
Like
what?
Tortures people.
Bro, he did not cut people's wieners off.
That's what I'm saying in like a rated R Darth Vader project. Like everybody says they want to see that, and I'm like, but I feel like we get just enough of Darth Vader.
I'm going to pull a Jacob here. If there is a rated R movie, do Death Troopers.
Yes, I agree with you there. Death Troopers has the enough...
Why'd you look so disappointed when I said I was going to pull a Jacob?
I thought you were going to say something else.
What was I going to say?
I don't know. I never know.
No, I think you do know if you had that reaction, dude.
I don't.
Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
I guess.
I have no idea what bro's talking about right now.
Continue.
What was I talking about?
Death Troopers.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that book is like grotesque enough, like where the words can portray the gore enough. But anyway, back to Darth Vader. It's like I feel like what makes Darth Vader still this popular is that he wasn't overused.
Yeah.
Like in the movies and the shows, like
he's widely known as like one of the villains whenever you think of the word villain in fiction.
I like that like they've been playing his character very close to the chest.
Yeah.
So as not to fuck with the that was a bad word.
Whoa. Gotta blow that one out.
I'm tired. That was a bad word. So as not
I probably slipped out something I didn't realize.
So as not to mess with the... What was I saying?
The aura. Dude, Darth Vader has no riz. Bro lost
What are we doing, bro?
Bro lost his girl and got rage baited by Obi-Wan. And then got turned into a nugget all in front of his girl.
That's crazy. She was dead, though. She was, like, dying.
Yeah. He got rage baited, killed his wife, and then got turned into a nugget all in a few hours. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Be wild, man.
Dude, I hate when that happens. It happened to me yesterday. It happened to you yestermorrow.
Yestermorrow?
Yeah, dude.
What does that mean?
Yestermorrow.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that
I'm getting
turns
too
tabled and...
I'm getting too old for the rot, boys
You're
and
too
girls.
stupid. That's the problem.
But
You can't do that.
But let's talk about some more villains, Logan.
I mean, Dooku, Vader, Maul. Those are the most iconic Star Wars villains.
You're missing one.
Who else?
Emperor Palpatine. Yep, my goat.
I don't have enough story on Palpatine. Does he even have a reason to be this evil?
No, he's just the representation of pure evil. And that's like what's I love so much about Palpatine's character.
He's just a horrible person.
He's just evil, and he just loves to be evil. Like, I don't know, to me that's entertaining, you know?
He's just a terrible person.
Yeah. But like let's look at, you know, why the villains become the villains in Star Wars. Darth Vader becomes the villain because of his selfish love for Padme.
Yeah.
He wants to save Padme's life.
And grooming and manipulation from Palpatine.
He selfishly wants to save Padme's life, and Palpatine takes advantage of that by grooming him, letting him know that, you know, he'll have a spot of power with him.
Yeah.
Then you look at...
saying, like, you can save her life if you do this.
Yep. Then you look at... I mean, look at Asajj Ventress. She's not a villain anymore.
She's
but
a baddie.
When she... The bald-headed harpy. When she was a villain, I mean, we got to see a flashback of her in the Clone Wars where she was a Jedi Padawan.
Yeah.
Her master is killed by pirates. And it drives her crazy, and her hatred and her...
Hold on, pause. How are you a Jedi Master getting slammed by no-name pirates?
He got ambushed.
Bro should have hung up the saber and just never touched it.
He was blindsided.
Skill issue. He should have sensed it.
Skill issue?
Me personally...
What is bro on about?
Me personally, I'm not letting that happen.
Me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. I wouldn't let that slide.
I'm coming back to life, dude. Swiss cheesing all of them.
That's crazy.
And then Tommy.
And he said F50. What'd you say F me for? You know that meme?
No, because you're old, dude.
It's not an old meme.
You're old.
It's not an old meme.
You're an old dude. Look at you with the whiskers coming in your mouth, dude.
What? I'm growing out my facial hair.
Yeah, and it looks like
you
crap.
have a bad teenage mustache, dude.
I shaved yesterday.
Nah, it looks like slop.
Brother, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. That is clean.
Who does this guy think he is?
Sir, that is clean.
Who does this guy think he is?
I shaved yesterday, sir.
Good boy.
Good girl.
What?
Yo,
Wow.
Tommy's a girl. He hasn't been straightforward with you. Viewer. He's a girl.
Logan, we might have to strike that from the record.
Tommy, you said a bad word earlier. It cancels
Yeah,
out.
one bad word.
Is that for
we all
giveaways?
make mistakes. No, I already opened these.
Yeah, with your 75 3 3/4 inch clone troopers.
This is only the beginning. I want to have 52 501st, 52 shock troopers.
I want a blue one.
I want a red one.
I want a salad one.
I want a...
I'm canceled. I want a fruits and veggies one.
Veggies in the fridge, bro.
Oh,
Veggies
dude.
overflowing out the fridge. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah, you're canceled. I'm canceled. We're canceled. Guys, not clickbait, gone sus, we're done.
Not clickbait, gone sus, gone sexual.
Final episode of Blitz Transmissions.
Final episode of Blitz Transmissions, episode 61.
Yep.
Wow.
Wait, 6-1. It's a combination of 41 and 6-7. So you do 41.
Bro.
Or 61.
Is Sendy still a thing?
6-Sendy?
Alright. Now you guys know, all you unks out there, now you know where I get my brain rot from.
You frat flick?
No, I can't.
That's part of Sendy. You're not doing it right.
You're right. I'm not.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I'm good.
I can snap.
Yeah, most people can snap.
America's Got Talent on this show, dude. America's
Do
got.
you have anything to say about the topic?
America's Got Salad.
Do you have anything to say about the topic about the Sith or the bad guys or the...
I don't know. We kind of like cleared through it pretty fast.
No, we didn't, dude. We have talked about nothing of importance in the last 35 minutes we've been sitting here recording.
Yeah, 'cause we have to cut
You
out
called
the
me
first
a
6
girl.
minutes.
You called me a girl. And we talked about Six Sendy. Name some Star Wars characters.
Zero the Hutt.
Mama, I love Zero the Hutt. I love it.
Bro, Zero the Hutt's like King Vaughn. Like, I think he ate one of his dreads.
Okay.
The 20 dreads
Dude,
spread through Chicago.
The brain rot.
One of the 20 dreads.
What
spread
are you
through
even
Chicago.
saying right now? We're not even talking Star Wars anymore. All right. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Evan that Logan made your topic idea such
Don't say that.
hot flaming garbage.
Don't say that.
You know what? If I post this, a dumpster fire is going to start.
If you post this, you're getting no views. I hope you know that. People are going to click off the video in the first 10 minutes, Tommy.
That's the point.
Oh, so you hate me.
No, because they don't want to hear dumbasses talk like you, dude.
Yeah, they don't want to hear fish whiskers over here. Dude, you look like a catfish with those whiskers hanging out your mouth.
I'm Mermaid Man. You're Barnacle Boy, bro. I kicked the camera.
It's your fault, dude.
Oh, hey, by the way, guys, I did also decorate for Christmas here in the Star Wars room.
Yeah,
so
if you were a real fan...
That's why the lights are red, white, and green, and that's why I have garland around
If
my
you were a
shelves.
real fan, you'd know that if you watched his Instagram
If you were
or
a real
TikTok.
fan, you would know, yeah. If you kept up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we all hate you.
I knew that.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. Boy kisser.
Dude, you need to stop. You need to stop. Do you have anything else you want to say on this topic?
I feel like we need to lock in.
You need to lock in. What are you talking about? We need to lock in. I've been locked in this whole time.
Have you?
Yes.
You brought up is Sunday a real thing still?
I have done most of the talking about Star Wars. You sat here and went, "Yeah, I like Count Dooku, but I know nothing about him." Just, bro, is he still alive?
Do you think I'm a moron?
Yep.
I'm gonna give you a knuckle Sammy, dude. Straight on the schnoz.
You know what other kind of villains I like in Star Wars? Villains like Dr. Hemlock.
You look like Dr.
Villains
Hemlock.
that just make me want to hate you.
I mean, really, which ones are there other than Dr. Hemlock? He's the first villain in Star Wars that I actually genuinely hated.
I hated the doctor in Andor that put the torture thing on Bix's head.
He was a turd also.
Dr. Gorst.
He was a turd.
Dr. Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah, those are like fun villains though. They add like some sort of like
they do
emotion
don't get me wrong.
to the show.
Yeah.
It makes it like you're more emotionally attached. You want to see like how they die.
I also like in Star Wars how you have all the villains, like the Imperial officers, like trying to climb over each other to get to the top. You know, this constant like battle, not a physical. But
I was
like,
so confused.
Like this constant battle to get the favor of the Emperor.
They'll do anything.
Yeah, like Krennic and Tarkin going back and forth. Like
him wanting his credit.
They're evil in different ways.
Yeah.
You know, like
Tarkin just taking his credit.
Yeah. I will now take control of the project I first spoke of years ago.
Bro kind of got, like, good boyed there.
He did, yeah.
Honestly, I think Krennic is a better character, though. That's not even up for debate. Yeah, it's not even up for debate.
That's a tough one. I'd have to think about that.
I feel like Krennic, he's more hateable to me.
Yeah?
He's more hateable.
More hateable.
Because, like, he's a turd.
Yeah.
In Rogue One.
Yeah.
And he's been a turd in everything else that we've seen him in.
So I guess the question begs, why are villains important in Star Wars?
Going off of the different, like, types of them, they can add, like, a sense of fun to the show. If they're, like, the nefarious, like, villains that are, like, not god-awful.
Yeah.
There's the pure evil villains, like Dr. Hemlock, that just add some sense of hate. And you, like, are more emotionally attached to the show or movie. Then there's, like, villains that have ulterior motives and emotional reasons for why they are a villain.
Yeah.
That kind of adds, like, a sense of, like, trying to understand them for more than them just being a villain and them being, like, a bad guy.
Right.
And then, what was the other group, really? I think I covered everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
They all serve their own purpose, but they're all, like, equally important. They're just the distribution of the kinds of villains makes Star Wars so good because there's so many different kinds of them.
Yes, and I think that Star Wars
most of the time there's several of them in one instance.
Star Wars villains represent like what you could be, like you as like the average good person. I talked about this on the Blitzcast when I did my episode.
Ego. Sorry, keep talking.
I talked about this on the Blitzcast a couple weeks ago. I did an episode about forgiveness. And it's like talking about how I brought up how like we are not that far away from being a Darth Vader or being a Grand Moff Tarkin.
Bro, I'm literally Darth Vader.
Or being a not necessarily like a Palpatine, but like or being a Count Dooku. Like we are all in our lives like so close to being like those characters.
There are people that actually are like them.
And that's what I love about Star Wars is that Star Wars consistently shows you like there is a person underneath that mask with Star Wars villains, and it shows you if you interpret it this way, it can show you like wow, like I really could be like that person. And that's not something you should aspire to be like.
It can really tell you everything about their character.
Yeah.
Like their emotional strength and how far they're willing to go to achieve their goals.
Yeah. Yep.
Intelligent conversation for 10 minutes. That's rare. That's a rare one.
So one other thing I want to get into on this podcast, shout out Melon Crusher 44 in the Discord for this one. Speaking of villains, we have a new show coming out in Star Wars for 2026. Maul Shadowlord.
Yeah.
It's going to be an animated series using the Clone Wars style animation. Clone Wars animation.
Ooh.
Takes place right after Clone Wars Season 7.
Oh, actually?
And we follow Darth Maul. And we're going to probably see how he builds Crimson Dawn, how he gets that all put together. We're probably going to see he has some sort of apprentice, which looks a lot like Darth Talon, who in George Lucas's original script for the sequels... You want to talk about slop? Ready for this slop? What George Lucas wanted to do for the sequels was
crack.
The main villains for episodes 7, 8, and 9 were Darth Maul and his apprentice Darth Talon. So in this canon, Darth Maul never dies.
Oh.
He lives all the way through the sequel trilogy.
That would be stupid.
Yeah.
That'd be really stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thinking about it, yeah, it is cool. Like, I would love to see what he does after. We don't see much else other than what we hear in Solo and stuff.
Yeah.
How he's, like, formed a group.
Yeah, I hope the show is, like, a full... From what I understand, it's going to be, like, a full show like Bad Batch was.
Like, several seasons?
Yeah, like a lot of episodes in a season.
Seasons.
Yeah, so, I mean, if it does well, which I think it will...
And, amazing animation style.
Oh,
that's only improved over time.
Peak animation, dude. Yeah. So what are your expectations for this show? Do you have any excitement?
I have
expectations?
A lot of excitement, but also very high expectations because Darth Maul is my top in my top 3 of favorite characters. So I really hope they do it right. I imagine they will.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't, I'll be very upset.
My thing is that
I'm just hoping they go as much detail as possible. That's all I'm looking for.
Yeah. My thing is that they've stuck the landing before,
For what?
With projects like this. Like, I love the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
So, like, I think that there's a good opportunity for Maul Shadowlord to kind of scratch that itch for me and give me things that I wanted to see before. And I have to put I have to put trust in Dave Filoni. All hail Dave Filoni.
That's ball knowledge right there. On a little segue.
Yeah, all hail Dave Filoni. Yeah, I have to believe that, he has good intentions for the character and knows what story he wants to tell. And
so, is Sam Witwer going to have any play.
Dude, you want to hear a crazy rumor that I heard?
What?
Oh, Sam Witwer's going to voice Maul.
Well, yeah, but is he going to have any play in the story?
No, who? Sam Witwer?
Is he going to get to choose anything or like
No,
give
no.
like give?
You know what? Here's my crazy rumor. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Is that Sam Witwer is going to be in Ahsoka Season 2 as Starkiller.
I don't want Starkiller to be in a show.
Why not?
Because he's too strong.
Really?
Yeah. He's too strong, and also thinking about, like, dude, he literally kills Obi-Wan and then kills his Force Ghost.
Yeah.
That would have to be canon.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. No, the game doesn't have to be canon. You can have the existence of a character be canon and not have the events of...
Yeah.
And with something like Force Unleashed, like, that game came out before Disney took over. So they can easily be like, oh, this is expanded universe. We're not touching this with a 10-foot pole.
It would be cool to see him, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't really get the hype.
I think the only way that it could work, because, okay, my theory, Baylan Skoll is pointing off, there's the statue of the father, and the father is pointing at this obelisk in the distance with a bright light. And we know Baylan is searching for something to end the cycle of power in the galaxy, probably destroy the galaxy.
Yeah.
Who else other than Abeloth is literally known for consuming planets and galaxies?
Baddie, by the way.
Probably, so that's probably what, Luthen wants, or Luthen. That's probably what
Goated character.
That's what Baylan wants to unleash. And I think that, if anyone turns, it'll probably be Shin. Because, there's going to be Anakin, the Force Ghost Anakin represents the father. Ahsoka's there now, whereas her statue was destroyed before for the daughter. So now we have the daughter present. We have Abeloth. We need a dark side. I think Abeloth is going to possess Shin as like a conduit to speak through, and then create a dark side like Persona.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be Starkiller. Kind of like Marok. Where like Marok was a fart.
Yeah, rest in peace, dude.
But once upon a time, he was an Inquisitor. So.
Wait, was he actually?
Yeah, yeah. He was in Tales of the Empire, remember? When Barriss does her trials to become an Inquisitor.
Oh, yeah.
She gets
That's
put
before
into
he was a fart cloud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so should they just
and
Night Sister
and Marok was in the Maul Shadow Lord trailer.
He was? Like a live Marok?
Yes, and they're fighting on
Was he in Rebels?
No.
Oh.
They're fighting on some sort of train. So maybe we'll see how Maul takes out, that guy. But
that guy, it's Marok, dude. That's Cook.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot Cook's obsession with Marok.
Yeah.
Where's the cookie at?
Cookie. He's working, dude. He's delivering mail.
He was hard at work.
Always delivering mail, but.
Working hard or hardly working.
I think my expectations for Maul Shadow Lord are... I want to see how Crimson Dawn comes together. I want to see how we get to what we see in Solo, where it's this big established...
Kira and stuff.
I don't need to see that necessarily. I just want to see
because she's a baddie.
how it becomes this big established thing, Yeah, but we'll see.
Big expectations for the show. I hope it turns out.
Yeah, me too.
I'd be surprised if it doesn't, though.
It's gonna turn out
because it is Dave Filoni.
Mm-hmm. And we're all Dave Filoni pilled here on Blitz Transmissions.
Oh yeah, we all glaze on
that goo goo gaga baby stupid stuff.
That wasn't funny.
I thought it was.
I'm not laughing.
You ready to be done?
Yeah, finish up the podcast like a good boy. You can tell he's tired, dude.
Yeah, I'm deliriously tired, no lie. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Blitzcast. I hope you enjoyed just total brain rot with me and Logan. This was an awful episode. I can't wait to watch. It was
absolutely awful.
I can't wait to watch this back tomorrow and be like, I can't believe we posted this.
It was really bad.
This is terrible. This is the worst episode we've ever done.
It was really bad.
I was falling asleep because Logan puts me to sleep when his annoying mouth is going.
I had 10 minutes in all of Intelligent Conversation.
Yeah, we did. We locked in for a little bit there.
A little bit.
Yeah, sorry to the people in my Discord. We did not cover Star Wars enough.
Well, you brought me on the channel. You said you needed some brain rot back on the channel. So.
Yeah, this is true. You really turned it up to 11, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I was fully ready to do tier lists.
Yeah, no. We scraped the bottom of the barrel.
Like another friendly...
We scraped the bottom of the barrel, but, you know.
Yeah.
It is what... So, guys...
You have to.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Blitzcast somehow. If you did, make sure to comment.
If you made it
let
this
us know.
far.
Yeah, if you made it this far, let us know. Yeah, check out all the links in the description below, Logan.
Like, subscribe, share. May the force be with you.
Breaking off. All units, fire at will. 1-2, pick a target. Too many, Captain. Watch your stabilizer, Gold 6. Anybody, cover me. I got 2 vultures on my tail. You've got to hold them here. Watch your left. I can't shake them. I'm hit. Where's our reinforcements?